Hey guys, it's Kat here, and welcome to my YouTube channel. I'm going to be giving a tutorial on this look right here. Not sure what I'm going to call it yet, but for right now it's going to be an easy day to night look. Last week I came up with this idea of challenging myself. I wanted to create 5 looks in 5 days, like 5 days of the work week, using one eyeshadow palette. And I decided to use the Anastasia Beverly Hills Modern Renaissance palette. So, ooh, it's dirty. So I originally was not going to buy this palette, and then I went to Ulta, and it was the last palette in stock, and suddenly I had to have it because it was the last one. I grabbed it, and then I tested out the colors, and the formula was so buttery smooth. Decision made, 42 bucks, boom. Bought it. I created 4 other looks using the palette Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, and this is the look that I actually wore yesterday on Friday when I was with my family. We went out of town to Atlanta and visited my aunts, but when I got home late at night, I came over to a boyfriend's house, and I kind of wanted to add a little bit more smoke, make the look a little bit more sultry, I guess. So I just added a wing to it and, applied a little bit more mascara, highlighted the inner corners just a little bit more. You don't have to highlight it this much, but I just felt like being really dramatic today. So that's what I did. If you would like to see how I got this look, then keep on watching. Bye, guys. We're going to start off with the Too Faced Shadow Insurance Eye Primer. I always use an eye primer. It tends to work really well for hooded eyes because I have Asian eyes. And I'm just going to blend that all over my lid with my finger. Then I'm going to grab my Lorac Pro Contour palette and set my eyes using the beige highlight with my e.l.f. foundation brush. Of all brushes, a foundation brush. And today we're going to go in with the Anastasia Beverly Hills Modern Renaissance palette. It's really pretty. I like the rose gold. And the first color we're going to go into is Buon Fresco and Warm Taupe. So we're going to mix those 2 colors together, and we're going to create the transition color. So I'm using a Morphe M441 brush, and I'm going to just take a little bit of Buon Fresco and place it in the crease and keep blending, blending, blending. That is the trick to this look. Blending. So I use windshield wiper motions and then use circular motions all the way up to my brow bone to diffuse the look. I'm going to go in with red ochre just to deepen the look using my Morphe M443, and I just blend that in with all the other colors, the Buon Fresco and the Warm Taupe. And to create the bright inner corner, I'm actually going to do a semi-cut crease just using any foundation. That wasn't as smooth as I was hoping it'd be. And I kind of made it a little bit sloppy, so I went back in with my M441 brush and just smoothed everything over. Then I went in with Vermeer and Tempera to create those really bright eyes. And then the brush never really works out for me, so I end up using my finger. I think my fingers are one of the best tools for my lids. Then I go in with Venetian Red. It's really bright, and it just helps add a little oomph to the look. So I'm just going to blend that in using my M433 brush. Oh, and then I realized my perfume smelled kind of good. It was a sample I got from Ulta. And then, once again, I'm just going to clean up the look. Then I'm going to go in with Tempera with my Bare Minerals Light Stroke brush and just apply that as a highlight under my eyebrow. I'm going to use the Benefit Cosmetics POREfessional Face Primer. This is the travel size, since I got a smaller size because I didn't want to spend the money for the full size, especially because I'm only using the product just like right in this area under my nose. It gets really oily there. So I'm just going to grab a little dab. Why do I keep saying dab? I'm going to grab a big dab and then just rub it all over my face. And then for my actual face primer is my Holy Grail Smashbox Photo Finish, the oil-free, everyday original. This one's my favorite. And just rub it all over my face. And I'm actually going to color correct first because, as you can see, my dark circles look like black eyes. I've had them all my life. And then also, I used to think I had a dry patch right here, but then boyfriend so kindly pointed out that it's actually just a cluster of freckles. So I have kind of like little dark spots here, mainly from my freckles. So I'm going to use the LA Girl Pro Conceal Orange Color Corrector. And I apply very, very little product. Oh, well, that kind of squirted out a little bit too much. And blend it in with the Morphe E8 brush. It is wonderful for under the eyes. Then I grab the LA Girl Pro Concealer in the yellow corrector and just go over the orange to kind of lighten the look. And then once again, blend that in with my Morphe E8 brush. I'm going to grab my Bare Minerals Feather Light brush and just dip it in some Ben Nye banana powder and put a light dusting all over my face. So for my Real Technique sponge, I just got it nice and damp. It's really damp and I pretty much squeezed all of the water out of it. This is the Makeup Forever Ultra HD stick in the color Y365. I add tribal patterns to my face, like so. And then I blend it in with my Real Techniques face sponge. And I really love this foundation. It's my favorite. I'm running out, trying to figure out the next foundation, but I'm not sure if I want to drop $63 for the Luminous Silk by Giorgio Armani. So just keep blending that in until you get nice coverage. Then I'm going to go in with the Urban Decay Naked Weightless Concealer and apply that to the very, very inner corner of my eyes. Then I'm going to grab my Lancome Waterproof Concealer, put that on my finger, and blend everything in. And then I go in with the Real Techniques face sponge again and blend it out. I feel like I'm using the word blend 1,000 times. Oh, and I felt like drawing a cactus on my face and highlighting the rest of my face. And to set the under eyes, I use the Dermablend Professional Setting Powder with my damp Real Techniques face sponge. Then I go in with the Real Techniques contour brush and just dust off anything remaining from the setting powder. Then I set my entire face. Since it's a cream foundation, it tends to be a little bit sticky, with my Real Techniques Duo Fiber face brush using the MAC Mineralized Skin Finish. So my face is set and now I will contour. So I'm going to go in with Pro Contour Palette and this medium contour color right here. So here, if I look straight ahead, I can see a little divot in my temples and then my cheekbones go out, and then under my cheekbones right here. So I like to put the contour a little bit above it so that if I blend, I can blend below and it's not too low and dragging my whole face down. So I'll go about right there. And I'll draw a nice line on my face, like that. And then we're going to blend it in. And just keep blending that in. I don't like to go beyond my eyebrows, and I will just blend everything in into the perimeter of my face, my forehead, my hairline, and I'll repeat on the other side. Then I go in with my Bare Minerals face brush with the Benefit Cosmetics Hoola Bronzer and set my contour with that bronzer. Next until the 8th grade, because I got a black eye, and then the next week, yeah, I got hit in the face with like a pool stick. One of my friends, we were playing and I scared her brother and he hit me in the face with a pool stick because that was what was in his hand. So I got a nice lovely black eye for 2 weeks, but of course, the next week was picture day. So I had a black eye and I went into my mom's makeup train case and I put makeup on my face basically to try and cover it up. Obviously, I had no idea what I was doing back then, but then I was like, I love makeup. It's so much fun. You can cover up your freaking black eyes for picture day. You can actually see it. I was kind of impressed. And, okay, yeah, you could kind of see it just a little bit. But then I became kind of obsessed with makeup. And so the first thing I bought was a Maybelline bronzer. And I put that all over my face. I mean, like my whole face. Not like, you know, contouring or anything like that. No, I put that thing on my whole face. So now that the story's over, sorry, I like to highlight my face with the Balm Cosmetics Betty Luminizer Neutral Highlight. And then I realized I forgot to contour my nose, so I don't remember I think it's my Morphe E22 brush. I just go in the light contour color from my Lorac Pro Contour palette and just blend it out with a Real Techniques buffing brush. Then I go in with the Balm Cosmetics Cindy Luminizer, and I'll just apply those to the apple of my cheeks. Then I go in with my Bare Minerals Kabuki brush. Any brush will do on it, and I like to blend in the contour, the bronze, the highlight, and the blush. I'll show you the first look, which is like what I wore when I was with my family. I tight lined and put water on my waterline. And then I put eyeliner on my waterline, tight lined, and on the outside very close to my lash base. I used the Maybelline gel liner with a Sephora angled brush and just applied it really close to my lashes. Then I tight lined with the same gel liner. Excuse my nostrils. You don't need to look up them. I'm sorry. I'm going to smoke out my bottom lash line really quickly. This is just another e.l.f. brush. I think it's a small detailer brush. I'm not sure. I'll find out the name by the end of the video. And I'm going to apply Warm Taupe and Buon Fresco and smoke out the lower lash line. And then I'm going to grab my Bare Minerals Angry liner brush. My angled liner brush, and I'm going to dip it in Antique Bronze and apply that all over the Buon Fresco. Then I'm going to grab a Japanesque crease brush and apply Vermeer and Tempera onto the inner corner. Then I apply the gel liner to my waterline. And this is the first look that I wore when I was with my parents and everything. And if you want to go out on the night of the town, you just want to hang out with your girlfriends, you guys are going out, you're hanging out with boyfriend, husband, significant other, anyone, then you can add a winged liner to it, and that will make it a little bit more dramatic. Okay, so I did the wing on this side and added mascara. Obviously you can add mascara to the other eyeliner look. So this would what I would add if I was going out, which I never really do. So right now I'm creating the wing, and this requires a lot of concentration for me since I haven't done a wing in so long. So I like to drag it out towards my eye and then connect my waterline and draw a line up. And then I fill it in with the eyeliner. And I'm using the Maybelline gel liner. And then I realized my wings were kind of messed up, so I fixed it. I'm going to curl my lashes and apply the Smashbox Full Exposure Mascara on my top and bottom lashes. Then I'm going to go in with the Urban Decay Naked Lipstick. It's a pink nude. So I'm going to finish my face with the MAC Fix Plus. This is the lavender scent. I wish they made coconut permanent, but I ran out of the coconut scent and it smells delicious. But I like to drench my face with this. I have to be careful though because I did put mascara on, so I'll be a little bit light-handed this time. Alright, and that completes the tutorial on this look right here. So if you liked this video, give it a thumbs up and please subscribe to my channel. You can follow me on Instagram at TheCatEyes. I try to upload new looks every Monday. And I just want to thank you guys so much for taking the time to watch this, my first video on YouTube. If you have any comments, suggestions to help make the videos better for you guys to watch, just leave it in the comments below. And I will see you guys on the next one. Bye guys. I put so much eyebrow gel, I can't move my face. Like, oh, there we go. Is this what it's like to have Botox?